My fiancé said, my ex is the best wedding photographer in town. I said, only the best. Then I hired her attractive cousin as my dance instructor. 3 months before our wedding, Jenna wanted her ex-boyfriend Ryan as our photographer. The same Ryan whose Instagram she stalked nightly when she thought I was asleep. Just last month, she'd uninvited her gorgeous cousin Olivia from being a bridesmaid because she'd steal focus in photos. But hiring her obsessive ex, that was fine apparently. Then came the kicker. Ryan needed practice shoots to test their chemistry without me there. Just her and Ryan, alone. She grabbed my hands, gave me puppy dog eyes, and rambled about his talent and amazing discount. I heard myself saying yes while my brain screamed no. That first photo shoot, she spent 2 hours getting ready. Tried on lingerie before settling on a sundress, did wedding level makeup, wore our anniversary perfume for practice photos. She left at noon for a 1-hour shoot and returned at 4 with different hair, no lipstick, and her dress wrinkled in suspicious places. She showed me 3 photos from their 4-hour session. The second week, she needed to test sunset beach lighting and disappeared from 3 until 10. While waiting, I checked Instagram. Ryan's story showed them at a romantic restaurant, wine and candles between them, captioned, when work doesn't feel like work, with a heart emoji. I screenshotted everything. Week 3, she came home with hickeys on her neck, actual hickeys. She looked me dead in the eyes and called them allergic reactions to new makeup, the same foundation she'd used for 2 years. That's when something shifted from hurt to rage. I knew exactly what I was going to do. That night, Olivia's name caught my eye scrolling through contacts. She was Jenna's cousin who'd just returned from touring as a professional dancer, the one Jenna always complained about because Olivia was prettier and got all the attention growing up. We'd always been friendly at family events, which drove Jenna crazy. I texted asking if she taught dance lessons, and she immediately replied she'd love to help with our wedding dance, adding she'd heard about being uninvited and calling it typical Jenna. When I mentioned Thursday evening's work since Jenna had photo sessions, she caught on immediately asking if it was with Ryan, adding a laughing emoji. She said her apartment had a studio, and she'd be posting everything online with location tags since she was proud of her new space. The next Thursday, I told Jenna I was joining a gym while she barely glanced up from texting Ryan, just mumbling something about that being nice. When Olivia opened her door in form-fitting dance clothes, I suddenly understood every insecurity Jenna had carried since middle school because this woman was stunning. We started with basics, but within an hour we were doing spins and dips that actually looked good. And when she suggested filming everything to post online, something about how she said it made me think she knew exactly what we were doing. Every Thursday while Jenna was with Ryan became our routine, progressing to complicated lifts where she'd wrap her arms around my neck while I spun her, and I posted everything online with Olivia, sharing it all with fire emojis and location tags. After 3 weeks, I knew Jenna would see. My phone exploded during Thursday's practice. 17 missed calls and a text. What the hell are you doing with my cousin? I texted back that I was learning our wedding dance since she was busy with photo shoots. 3 dots appeared as she frantically typed. It wasn't a real dance and Olivia was all over me. I could feel her panic. It was Olivia of all people, the one who made her feel invisible at every family event. I calmly replied we were practicing lifts and asked how Ryan's shoot was going. She called again, but I let it ring. Olivia saw my phone lighting up and suggested we give Jenna something worth watching. We ran through our full routine and I posted it captioned, almost ready for the big day. 20 minutes later, Jenna burst through the door in her photo shoot sundress, face red, breathing hard, looking at Olivia with that same intimidated expression from every family gathering. You're basically groping each other, she said, voice shaking. I paused mid-dip with Olivia in my arms and calmly asked what she meant since we were just practicing our wedding dance. Olivia stood gracefully, smoothing her hair, explaining it was contemporary choreography, very artistic, just like photography. Jenna's jaw clenched at her cousin's composure. When Jenna insisted this was different, I asked how exactly while setting Olivia down gently, pointing out she spent hours with her ex taking intimate photos while I spent hours with her cousin learning to dance. She claimed Ryan was professional, but when I reminded her Olivia toured internationally, that hit where it hurt. Jenna had quit dance at 15 when she couldn't keep up with Olivia. Her phone buzzed frantically. She went pale, seeing Ryan asking where she'd disappeared. Better not keep him waiting. Golden hour is very limited. She kept insisting nothing was happening with Ryan while her phone rang again. I said nothing was happening here either. We were simply practicing for our wedding. When she complained about Olivia's outfit, I asked what she wore to her beach shoot. When Ryan called again, Olivia sweetly suggested she answer since it must be important. Jenna said we weren't done talking, and I told her to take her time since we had 3 more hours. Jenna stood frozen in the doorway while Ryan called for the 3rd time as Olivia and I turned the music back on and continued dancing.